Malabar is actually dead. This is something beyond price. I'm a billionaire. I want my kids to be interacting with kids of only billionaires.
And Worli Seaface is rich of today.
Hyderabad is the Worli of South India. That 1-2 kilometers after the sea lake, it took us 45 minutes. So living there is unlivable.
In today's episode of The Habitat, powered by 99 Acres, I'm in the Billionaires row of India. I'm in Worli Seaface in Mumbai. Our guest today is an entrepreneur in the diamond business who's been staying in this location for the past 25 years. How's it like living in one of the most wealthiest neighborhoods of India? I'll talk to him, but before I do that, I'll give you a brief snapshot of this location by opening the 99 Acres app. The key things of this location: Worli Seaface is a prime residential and business district. It is home to luxury high-rises and affluent communities. It primarily offers spacious 3 and 4 BHK apartments. It's got railway connectivity in the form of Lower Parel Station. It's got malls. Weaknesses, if one has to call them, is that the Bandra-Worli Sea Link can be a traffic-prone stretch at peak hour. And secondly, residents complain about suffering from the occasional waterlogging post heavy rains. Let's meet our guest today on The Habitat.
Hi Vishal, how are you?
Hi, Myra.
Welcome to my seafront home in the Billionaires row of India.
Okay, seafront home, Billionaires row of India. What's special about Billionaires?
Well, one reason is the view.
This is the magical sea view that everybody craves for in Mumbai.
Well, Vishal, not only any sea view, but sea view which is going to remain unblocked. Because you can have a sea view from somewhere in the distance, you can see the ocean. There are many flats like that. But having a view which is going to remain unblocked and right outside the ocean, that is something which is unique.
How often do you guys just, put your feet up and look at the view?
People have the fascination like हमारा balcony होगा, चाय बनाएंगे, चाय पिएंगे वहाँ पर. I don't think we have ever done that.
We have not done it together, but I enjoy my me time. I have done that. After living here, wherever we move, it doesn't seem like Bombay. Like in Bombay, if it is sea facing, you feel you're in Bombay because that novelty is not there anywhere else.
So Karan, you mentioned that you moved over here before the Bandra-Worli Sea Link was also done.
Yes.
So I'm guessing this would be about 20-25 years back?
Yeah, around that time. My parents wanted to buy only in Worli Seaface because they go for a walk every morning. We found this flat and we bought it around the year 2000 for around 1.5 CR. And it's around 1600 carpet.
So just less than 10,000 rupees per square feet. Today rates are very different than that.
Yeah.
Today, because of, all Loda's coming up with a new project, Namanzana is sold for almost 3 lakh rupees per square foot. Uday Kotak bought an old building. He bought the whole building for almost 3 lakh per square foot. So that is where the transactions are happening.
It's almost 30 times more.
And regarding these interiors, what is the process of wearing interiors? How do you do it?
So basically, when we bought this house, it was quite different. The washrooms were smaller. And there was a door over here also. So you could access the bedroom from 2 doors. So what we did was we wanted to make the washrooms bigger. So we took some of the area from the passage living room in the bedroom.
Interiors, you did it yourself? You hired somebody to do it?
No, we hired an interior design.
How much did you guys spend on doing all the interior, these paintings, the entire modification of the house in a way?
It was a few lakhs, which was a significant amount at that time.
But tell me, from here, you can see in a way both ends of the spectrum. I could
Yes.
see parts of Sobo, a bit, and I could see Bandra. Worli versus, say, like the prime Sobo, which is Malabar Hill. What would be your pulse on it?
You cannot compare Worli and Malabar Hill because Malabar Hill is a very big area. It's a very broad spectrum. There's also Walkeshwar, there's Banganga, there's Teembatti, there's Nepensi Road. When I was growing up, I was very fascinated by some buildings, like Urvashi, Silver Arch. They were just above PDP. They had uninterrupted sea view. But right now, it's like one corner. It's become almost dead. Sorry to disturb the episode flow, but time to make an exciting announcement. The Habitat will be reaching Jaipur on the 25th of August. We have an exciting lineup of guests and properties for you. But if you also own a property in Jaipur and have an interesting story to share, here's your chance to feature on The Habitat. Reach out to us on the email below and we'll get in touch. Now, back to the episode. There's nothing exciting happening over there.
Worli has become the most center because in terms of connectivity.
It's good if you are living in Raj Bhavan. You have lawns. You can every morning you can see peacocks dancing. On a whole, I feel there's nothing to beat Worli Seaface.
Can I cut short this? Like Malabar Hill is the past rich people and Worli is today's rich.
You said that Worli Seaface is right now, in a way, the king of Indian real estate. How would, in your view, you stack it up against the Lutyens Delhi or the golf links, Camellias and all of Gurugram?
DLF Camellias, the transaction value has crossed 100 crores. So that is the closest parallel I can find to Worli Seaface. All the startup founders like Dipender Goyal, Aman Gupta, Piyush Bansal, all of them live only in Camellias. When they talk about Camellias, they talk about the price of the real estate. This is something beyond price. I'm a billionaire. I've made it. I want my kids to be interacting with kids of only billionaires. It's that emotion, it's that need, that desire.
But then tell me, golf course view versus sea view.
See, you can build a golf course anywhere. But in a city like Mumbai, the ocean, you cannot replace it.
Okay, so this is a 3 BHK apartment, right?
Yes.
Can we see the bedrooms?
Come,
Yeah.
let me show you the bedroom one.
So Myra, Karan has been here for almost 30 years. How about you?
Well, I moved 5 years back. I'm from Hyderabad.
Hyderabad life versus Mumbai. What's the one thing that Hyderabad has that Mumbai does not have?
Of course, the space.
How big is the space in Hyderabad versus here?
I'll not be good at numbers. I think Karan would better say that.
So Vishal, Worli has 20% of the entire Mumbai's transaction.
Value-wise, because of the
Value-wise.
Value-wise.
Yes.
Hyderabad
Because
is the world.
Worli has the maximum sale of luxury flats and Hyderabad is the same for South India.
So one of the concerns I read about Worli Seaface as a location on the 99 acres app is that it has traffic issues. Is that a valid concern?
Well, Vishal, there was a lot of traffic which used to come from the Bandra Worli ceiling. But right now, all the traffic is diverted. There's a underground tunnel which they have made and that connects directly to the coastal road. So the traffic doesn't come on Worli Seaface.
Okay, and looking at the pictures over here, I'm guessing this is Karan and Myra's bedroom, correct?
This master bedroom is our bedroom. And good thing about this flat is that we have 2 master bedrooms. So let me show you the other master bedroom.
Okay.
So Vishal, this is the second master bedroom where my in-laws live.
You obviously might have a bit of a bias because you've been born and brought up here. Worli Seaface versus like a Bandra bandstand or Carter Road.
Vishal, no matter what you say, once you cross the ceiling, you're on the wild side. Wednesday, we just went for a dinner on Linking Road to a restaurant. So it took us 20 minutes just to reach Bandra. But after that 1-2 kilometers after the ceiling, it took us 45 minutes. So living there is unimaginable. It's unlivable.
You said Bandra is unlivable. What about Bandra makes it unlivable?
You cannot walk on the streets. Kareena Kapoor, Saif Ali, they live in Bandra. They are more likely to walk on the streets of London rather than walking on the streets of Khar and Bandra.
Because of the narrow road, because of the infrastructure, the way it is, I think it's very difficult.
Are auto rickshaws a big factor in you determining that Bandra is weaker compared to Worli?
Well, if you are driving, then it's a big pain. But if you are using autos, then it's good.
It's better to use a rickshaw than to drive
Of
and
course.
compete with action.
Exactly.
But we are always happy and excited if we have to use rickshaws. But that never happens.
What does Worli have that Bandra doesn't have?
Worli Seaface specifically has become a closed billionaires club, which can never happen anywhere else.
Why is that?
There are very few billionaires.
Would Malabar Hill be a preference for someone like you to stay in? Or because of the type of restrictions that many people say they have, you can't have non-veg food there? Will that be a big barrier for people like you to even think of that as a location?
Of course, it is a barrier. If I eat non-veg, I won't even, let alone buying a flat. I don't think people will rent me a flat also in Malabar Hill, Varkeshwar.
But I just want to say, like, even if it's not about us, it's about our children. As recommended by even doctors, they say it's important to have like basic egg, protein. So I think we cannot do it.
Okay, this thing completes your second master bedroom. Up ahead will be what part of the house?
So let me show you the third bedroom. My daughter's room is slightly smaller than the other 2 rooms. There is a backside view where all the celebrities live.
So here is the sea and here is some glamorous buildings. What if everybody stay over here?
This is Oberoi 360 Ritz-Carlton, 360 West, one of the most expensive buildings in India. Shahid Kapoor lives here. It's a new building. It's called Suji Marina Bay. It's made on the best depot land. And I think a lot of cricketers are caught here.
Raheja legend, quite an old building. But Virat Kohli used to rent here.
Since you have in a way two very good side views. One is
Yes.
the sea and this is a good landscape to look at. Which is the better view for you guys? This or this?
Of course, sea view is better.
Yeah.
And all these buildings have been sold advertising sea view, and it's all going to be blocked
Never buy a home just for the view.
because the view is very dicey. It's there today, gone tomorrow.
So this covers your third and final bedroom. Red will be the dining room and the kitchen.
Kitchen.
So tell me something, how do people who stay in the Billionaires row of India source like their daily requirements? What's it cost?
It's not challenging at all because now you have so many online grocery apps.
Is it easy to get staff over here?
It is definitely not easy to get staff over here because this building is a standalone building. It's a smaller building. Living in a Billionaires row, we have to pay 30% more to all the workers.
I think one major reason is also because the commuting here is more difficult.
You've said many, good, charming things about living in front of the sea. Are there any downsides of staying in a seafront property?
Living here, seafront, it's a great view, great breeze, but it's not good for the kitchen because we cannot use the gas. The flame goes off. So every time we have to shut our window and everything gets rusted very quickly. And say if we open any packet food, it gets soggy.
We have to paint also every year.
What's the downside about staying in a building like this?
No amenities. It's an old building. Because there are very few residents, it's a small building, the maintenance cost is very high.
How much is the maintenance here?
The normal maintenance is less than 50,000, but because of the heavy repairs, every year the maintenance is in lakhs.
What next for you guys in terms of housing? What's the
Even if we want to stay in Worli Seaface, I don't think we could afford to.
We would love to stay here, close to Worli Seaface, but I don't think it's affordable for us. So we are looking to buy another flat since a few years.
Just when you say like Worli Seaface is unaffordable, actually to be numbers, how wealthy does someone need to be to live in Worli Seaface?
So Vishal, if you want to rent, then the annual income should roughly be around 1 crore. Their minimum amount to rent is 3 lakh per month. So that comes up to 36 lakh per year.
You'll have to pay tax, you'll have to pay some money for education, healthcare.
How wealthy does someone need to be able to buy a home in Worli Seaface? How much net worth should they be having?
At least 50 CR net worth.
So basically, Karan and Myra, they may want to buy another home at Worli Seaface, but it's for the moment unaffordable.
Yes.
But the plan will always be to remain at Worli Seaface only.
Yes.
Yes.
Hopefully this building will go to redevelopment. So maybe a billionaire, we're waiting for a billionaire, a knight in shining armor, waiting to rescue us.
Okay. On that note, Karan and Myra, thank you for coming on the Habitat.
Thank you.
Time for the report card. Well, without having to say, I think you already know that Worli Seaface is one of Mumbai's most prestigious neighborhoods. Located along the Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan Road, Pratiksha building sits in a premium residential pocket surrounded by some of Mumbai's most sought-after addresses. Affordability, the prices vary from 71,000 rupees per square feet and above. A 2 BHK here could cost you anywhere between 3.98 crore to 4.5 crores. For buyers, the appeal is less about affordability and more about location, views, spacious homes, and long-term prestige value. On the lifestyle front, the biggest attraction over here is the coastal lifestyle. Residents have the Arabian Sea practically at their doorstep. However, the popularity of the area comes with its own challenges. Traffic can become heavy during peak hours and weekends, particularly around the sea face and major arterial roads. On the connectivity front, that is Worli Seaface's biggest advantage. The Bandra-Worli sea link offers quick access to Bandra and Mumbai's western suburbs, while arterial roads connect to the parts closer to Worli, as well as the coastal road that provides you connectivity all the way to South Mumbai. Lower Parel, Mahalakshmi, Prabhadevi and Dadar are in close proximity, while the Aqua Line Metro offers public transport connectivity with direct access to BKC, Lower Parel and South Mumbai. On the amenities front, residents of this neighborhood benefit from a strong ecosystem of premium social infrastructure. Within and around Worli, residents have access to premium restaurants and cafes, hospitals, healthcare facilities, as well as the Worli Seaface Promenade. All in all, Worli Seaface works best for those who prioritize location, privacy, premium real estate, and a waterfront lifestyle. That's all from this episode of The Habitat. Subscribe to NDTV Profit for more stories and insights.